It's time again then for Formula One in Shanghai. Northwest of the thriving city of over 24 million people is a circuit that first featured in the championship calendar back in 2004. It played host to Formula One's 1000th Grand Prix back in 2019. We start a lap here at Shanghai with the long, difficult right-handers of turns 1 and 2, the first of 16 corners that make up this 3.3-mile circuit. The incredibly long back straight provides the best passing opportunity of the lap, with speeds in excess of 200 miles per hour before we head into the braking zone of turn 14. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Mark Webber lines up on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, Mika Hakkinen, and Piastri. Hamilton, Russell, Albon, and Nico Hülkenberg. Hadjar, Lawson, Pierre Gasly, and Bortoleto. Behrman, Ocon, Franco Colapinto, and Carlos Sainz. Alonso, Bottas, Perez, Lindblad, Antonelli, and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me today, former Formula One driver and former world champion too. See, told you I'd give you a big intro. Anthony Davidson, hello. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Okay, incredible parking there, nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get a good launch as the race starts. Keep an eye on the lights, the start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch. Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon. Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment. Just be careful. Okay, so managing the engine's more important than ever. Your main way to recharge will be lifting and coasting, and you don't always need to go full throttle. Try some lift and coast before braking, then use boost on corner exit to get that extra energy deployment. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, red flag, mate, red flag. No overtaking, please. We'll see you in the pit lane. Right, if we play this right, we can get a nice advantage here. Let's have a think about how we handle the rest of this race. Back on track. Let's make the best of this restart. Let's go. Safety car, no overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. Okay mate, so just a quick reminder, you'll get access to the extra power when you're within a second of the car ahead with overtake mode. Looks like we're running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly. Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. Okay, clear. Gap to your teammate behind, 2.5 seconds. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Virtual safety car, virtual safety car. Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta. There's serious damage to the underbody. Repeat, serious damage to the underbody. Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. Okay, take it easy on the car, we can't sustain this level of damage. The underbody's incurred critical damage at this point. fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, we can take you this lap. Okay, it looks like Mika's out of the race. Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Yes, mate, I'll take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes!
Here's the checkered flag, and here's our race winner today. What a smooth operation it was for Carlos Sainz.
They had to be decisive with their overtaking today as they worked their way through the field, and those kind of race victories are so enjoyable because it's not just like winning from the front. They really had to work for it today.
And it's time for that special moment for our special three today. The podium awaits our top three finishers. But there can only be one winner, and that winner today is Carlos Sainz. The top step awaits. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.